let's break this down. I'm going to get on YouTube real quick and break it down. But guys, the first things first, guys, is that, like, man, they made these stupid limited, bro. Stupid limited. Look, I got stuff on there. This is tape. Let me take this off. This is tape on there. But these are going to be stupid limited. First of all, it's an 85. You saw Jordan Brand with their promotions that they shut down their IG. They're shut down their Twitter. They've done a lot of promotion regarding this sneaker right here. I haven't seen Jordan Brand do this much promotion on a sneaker in forever. In forever. And here's the thing about this. There is only 26 stores, guys. 26 stores that are actually selling this, guys. Put this in reality. There's only 26 stores in the whole entire United States that are selling this sneaker. Guess what? I promise you, half of them are backdooring them. Promise. Half of those 26 stores are backdooring these. Bro, I already know stores that are backdooring. There's only 26 stores in the United States that are selling these. 26 stores in the United States are selling these. Half of those are backdooring them. Guaranteed. I already know. So, guys, one of the biggest things that you guys got to know, how to get early pairs, how to develop this relationship, how to get these to the next level. And I'm going to go in detail here. But, guys, you got to be in my live training. Again, in my live training, I'm going to go over how to get sneakers in wholesale. Again, my Travis Scotts, there's not that many left. Before, they're all the way up here. Now they're all the way down here. But I'm going to go over how to actually get early pairs and resell. So, guys, I have sold over 100 pairs of these Jordan 5 metallic blacks. Again, relationships. That's how you get it early. I'm going to go over how you guys are able to do that to progress and move forward. But going back to these 85s, man, these are going to be limited, man. Every 85 is limited. Pay more for early pairs. Yes. So when you do early pairs, guys, when you do early pairs, you are not paying retail. You're paying above retail. So I put this analogy right here, guys. Make sure you're tapped into the live training, guys. Live training on Sunday. Comment to resell if you're on IG. You do not want to miss out, guys. This is your opportunity to learn how to do something and get a lot of money. On top of that, YouTube, make sure you hit the link in the description. This is your opportunity to learn the game behind the scene and go to the next level. So, guys, first things first with early pairs. With hype early pairs, you are not going to get those for retail. Early pairs are above retail that are hyped. Point blank period. If you're going to get an early pair, you're not paying retail. But look at this right here. So I'm going to explain early pairs in very simple terms. Very simple. People want to count for retail. I understand that. I'm just talking about the game in the game. Retail is great. Don't give you a retail's phenomenal. I know a lot of you guys cop these black cats for retail, but I got these for below retail after release, but I'll talk about that later. One of the biggest things with early pairs is supply and demand. Guys, listen, supply and demand. So I'm going to give this analogy, and I said this already. If I'm going to an airport and I want to get this water right here, and I'm in the airport, guys, I'm in the airport and I want to get this water right here at the airport. How much is this? How much does this cost? How much does this water cost at the airport, guys? How much does this water cost in the airport when I'm in the airport? Guys, put it in the chat. Chat, put in the chat. How much does this water cost in the airport if I'm going to the airport? How much? Let me know, chat. How much if you're going to the airport? $10. $7, $10. No, not $2. About $7 for this, $10 for this water. Why is that? Supply and demand. Number one, you're in the airport where there's only limited places that are selling this water and you have nowhere else to go within the airport. So they can mark this water up at the airport for $7, $10, and people will buy it. Some people will say, heck no, I'm not paying $70, $7 for this. But guess what? There's a lot of people willing to pay $7 for this water at the airport. This water right here is 50 cents at Walmart. Why is it 50 cents at Walmart? because it's widely available everywhere. You're not in the confines of the airport, so supply and demand. Here at Walmart, it's everywhere. It's 50 cents. It's the same exact thing with early sneakers. So, for instance, this Jordan 5 reimagined. So, I've been selling this sneaker like crazy for 340 plus, 340 bucks plus. Why? Supply and demand. Some people would say, like, man, Sniper, I would never pay 350, 340 for a sneaker like this. No way. I'm waiting till retail. But you have to think about this. Just like the airport with this water, guess what? There's going to be people at the airport like, man, I'll never pay $7 for a water. Man, that's stupid. But people still pay it. It's the same thing with this. The supply, when you get early pairs, the supply is low. It's very low. The supply is low. A lot of people don't have early pairs, but the demand is high. People want these. And most people be like, man, I don't mind paying whatever, $100 extra if I can get these a month early. People love to flex. People like to show what they want to do. So you're able to make more money. So again, when your relationships with people that have early pairs, you're not getting it for retail. You're going to get it for above retail. However, the price that you're able to sell it for is way higher. So you're making a way better margin if you try to get these for retail and try to resell it after the StockX. You're making a way better margin because, again, there's limited supply and the demand is high for a sneaker like this. That's why early pairs are great if you know what you're doing and you have the relationship. However, if you're getting early pairs and it's about to hit release day, the price goes down. The price goes down. So you have to know what you're doing. But most of you guys don't have access to people that have early pairs, or you don't have access to stores that have early pairs. So that's why you need to be into that live training on Sunday, because again, you're going to learn how to actually do this. I'm going to give you guys some of my relationships, therefore you can go to the next level. So make sure you comment resell if you're on IG. Make sure you hit the link above on YouTube. You do not want to miss out on this information. There's nobody out there that's giving you guys this intel. There's people that are making so much money in early pairs. You don't understand how much money people are making. Way more. There's people out there that's making way more money than me in reselling because of this early pair phenomenon. Because it's very simple. It's just supply and demand. Simple business. It's just supply and demand. Again, I understand, guys. People do not, man, I want to go retail. Forget that. Retail, I'm good. Just like the water. Man, I'm never paying $7 for a water in the airport. We understand that. But there's a lot of people that are willing to pay that. Even if you go through eBay, GOAT, StockX, people are willing to pay that early. So that's how you're able to resell early pairs. It's just supply and demand. So now let's go into the 85 right here. Let's go to the 85. Yes, I understand, Eric. That's one of the biggest things. Yes, you understand it. But when you're dealing with business, it's just the analytics regarding that. Is that selling Scotts or not? Yes, I'm selling the Travis Scotts. As you see, a lot are gone. I had 100. Now they're all the way down there. But I'm going to hold a few for whatnot and stuff like that. So that's the reason why I still have some pairs left over. So these bread 85s, guys. Let me think about this, guys. Think about this. There's only 26 stores in the United States getting this sneaker. So if I'm one of these stores, guys, and I know they're super limited, again, I'm not talking about the moral thing to do. Again, with business, a lot of times the people are money hungry. Look at Marcus Jordan with the trophy rooms. Notorious. Again, he's wealthy. So if I'm one of those 26 stores and I have these bread reimagined, again, these are stores with Nike accounts, tier 0 accounts. If I'm able to pop these off to someone that I've done business with, let's say a reseller, or you call them a reseller, that's a wholesaler that sells them to other resellers. Would I rather wait until February 14th and sell it for retail? Or would I rather mark it up, maybe let's say 300, 330 to a reseller in bulk and make that extra margin? What do you think those stores are going to do? Most of those stores are going to want to make that extra margin and get it off their hands, guys. It's just the name of the game. But how can you do that? You gotta know the right people. It's about who you know, not what you know. It's about who you know. So that's one of the biggest things you got to think about, like a sneaker like this. Is like, bam, yes, there's only 26 stores, but half of those stores are going to backdoor because it's a money game. If I can make more money letting these go early, guess what? They're going to do it. Like I've seen this for 5 years. So that's kind of the process behind that. So everybody's best bet is either learning how to be in the game or just try on the Nike sneakers app and hope and pray that you cop for retail. But these are stupid limited that from I'm hearing. So guys, man, again, make sure you're at the live training. Again, if you're on IG, comment resell right now. Again, I am giving these Jordan 4, reimagines, but that's not the best part of the training. The best part of the trainings is learning how to actually play the game. Because at the end of the day, I understand some people have different thoughts on how to resell, but at the end of the day, it's something that makes money. It's something that makes money, which is one of the biggest things right there. So, extra margin, get it off their hands. Yes, again, they're gonna get the extra margins. They're businesses as well. They're gonna get it off their hands and for the extra margins. The reason the Reimagined are easy pass. I want the Jordan 1. The Jordan 1, yeah, the Jordan 1 Black Toe is a dope sneaker, but those are taking them. Guys, think about this. Guys, think about this. Let me get this sneaker right here. Bro, like this is so simple with early pairs. Make sure you guys comment resell right here. This is so simple, guys. This sneaker. Guys, you guys really need to think about this. The Jordan 1 Reimagined, bro. So this sneaker right here, guys, really think about this, guys. Make sure you are at the live training on Sunday. If you really want to learn how to get early pairs and resell and make money and not do the old way of 2024, of 2021, I mean, with COVID time, like anybody could resell during COVID. Like nobody needed any skill. YouTube, again, the link is above right there if you're on IG. Guys, what's going on with this shoe right now in the aftermarket? Guys, please tell me what's going on with the Jordan 1 Reimagined Black Toe. How is it doing in the aftermarket, guys? Let me know. How is the Jordan 1 Reimagined Black Toe doing in the aftermarket? Guys, let me know in the chat. Bad. Guys, how is this doing in the aftermarket? Drop. Guys, why do you think it's dropped in the aftermarket and the shoe hasn't released yet? Why is there so many pairs on StockX, Go, and eBay? Why is there so many pairs, guys? Why is there so many pairs of this sneaker on Go, StockX, eBay, everywhere? Why is there so many pairs? It hasn't dropped yet. Why is there so many pairs out there? Give me that answer, chat. Give me the answer. Why? Why is there so many pairs out there if it hasn't dropped yet? It's a simple answer, chat. Simple answer. Again, somebody said relationships. Stores are backdooring these, bro. There's so many there's so many pairs out there. Reasoning why is stores were letting them go. No, you got to think about it. This sneaker right here was, what was out in the aftermarket basically in November. It doesn't release till February. And that's the biggest thing. Is like the marketing is flooded with pairs. Yes, they're flooded with pairs. However, people need to have the pairs to be able to flood the aftermarket. You get what I'm saying? People need the pairs to flood the aftermarket. Even if it's flooded with pairs, but nobody has them, it's limited because nobody has them. But if people have their hands on it and it's flooded with pairs, that's how the price drops. You get what I'm saying? So again, a lot of these stores, they got them in early because it was supposed to drop in October, and they just backdoored the pairs to people they had relationships with. That's why the market is so down on these, because there's so many pairs out there from stores letting them go early. Okay, Jordan Brand pushed the release date to whatever, February. If I'm a store owner and I already had them in October, I'm just going to backdoor them. That's why the price is down there. Because you can think about it, if this sneaker didn't have pairs in the aftermarket, it would be a sneaker, not lying. If nobody had these pairs in the aftermarket, it would be at 300 right now. It'll be at 300. But there's so many pairs of the reimagines in the aftermarket, bro. There's even outlets that had grade school pairs. How does that happen? Because stores were selling them early. Relationships. So that's why you guys have to know what's going on. Like, reselling is so easy, bro, but you just have to know what you're doing. You got to have the relationships. You got to just put a little bit of effort. So guys, make sure you comment resell. Guys, let me know who is locked in. Let me know who is locked in right here, guys. Who is locked in? YouTube, who is locked into the live training? Guys, this is just a little teaser that I'm doing right here. There's a lot that goes into it, guys. Guys, and on YouTube, who is locked in? Again, comment resell in the chat right there on IG. Who is locked into the live training right there? Again, we're going to go over reselling, how you can make money, talk about early pairs, talk about wholesale, all those different things. And I'm about to talk about these black cats as well, because, again, that's on the Scott's knocked in snipe. Yeah, Robert, hit me on a DM, bro, for the Air Jordan. They're the Wings logo. So everybody's reselling has to dump inventory to get to stick with it. So IB4G33. So here's the thing. Even if customers don't like the Air Jordan without the wing logo, let's say some customers, like most people, don't like this. If this sneaker is limited enough, this sneaker is still going to do big numbers. The reason why this is tanking in the market, even though there hasn't been a release date, is because there is a lot of pairs out in circulation. That's the sole reason. A lot of pairs in circulation. Stores were selling it early, and the price is down. Like, guys, you don't understand how many stores have offered me pairs since November. Like, stores are just dumping this shoe, just dumping them out their stores. Because, again, they're a business. They want to make money now. So that's one of the biggest things. Too much supply, not enough demand. Absolutely. There's a lot of supply of these, but they're sold extremely early. Again, it's supply and demand, which is one of the biggest things right there. But guys, let me know who is locked in to the live training on Sunday. Let me know who's locked in. I'm going to give you a shout out real quick. Again, I'll give you guys a little bit of game, a little bit of sauce of that, guys. So make sure who's locked in. Again, if you're on Instagram, make sure you comment resell. If you are on YouTube, make sure you hit above, man. We're going to give some straight sauce. I was supposed to be released last year. A lot of them were already sent out. Yes, a lot of them have been already, quote unquote, sent out to people, because these stores, like, why will I wait all the way to February to drop this release? So that's why the market is down. And guys, I'm going to keep you guys, I'm going to give you guys some sauce as well, guys. So when a store gets a sneaker like the Jordan 1 Reimagined, like a retail store, a retail store is a store or a wholesale, or is a wholesaler of Nike. A retail store is a wholesaler of Nike. They have a Nike account. What that means is that they get their Nike inventory in bulk at a discounted rate. So stores are getting this Jordan 1 Reimagined, even though the retail is $180, they're probably getting it for $90, $70. They're getting it in wholesale price. It makes sense on Nike's end, and Nike's most of their money comes from wholesalers. Most of Nike's money that they're making their company comes from partnering with wholesalers like Macy's, Foot Locker, Finish Line, you name it, DTLR, Kohl's. Like, a lot of these stores that have Nike accounts, there's different Nike accounts. That's how Nike makes most of their money. So they are able to get it in wholesale. They have a bulk inventory. They get it at a discounted rate. So these retailers that get this sneaker for, let's say, on the high end, $80 for this, or $90. I don't mind selling this. Number one, guys, and stores do this. Stores dump their inventory on StockX and GOAT, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, I know stores in Chicago, bro, that dump their inventory on StockX and GOAT. No cap. They make money off it because they got it for cheap. I know stores that do that with Nike accounts. So again, it's a lot of a money game. So a shoe like this, if it's, again, a lot of pairs are out there, they don't mind just letting them go to create cash flow in their company. So again, there's a lot of things in the game. And here's the thing, Nike can't regulate it. I understand people say, man, backdooring, that's illegal. You can't do it. Everybody does it, bro. You can't regulate it. So that's one of the biggest things there. And selling a snipe gate for over resale, selling it to resellers. I work at Shoe Palace and we don't get a lot of pairs at all. Is it because we're not the big store? Yes, there's allocation. Oh man, there is a lot. There is allocation. So somebody said 10LZZ. Hey, reselling is dead, bro. Look at the Jordan 3 Black Cats, more shoes that released last year. ROL 100LZZ. Reselling your way is dead. So the ROLZZ, he's talking about the Black Cat 3s. Your way of reselling is dead. So number one, what you're doing on 10LZZ, you're trying to buy this sneaker at Foot Locker for 200 and whatever, 20 bucks, 212 bucks, and try to resell it. That's the 2020 way of reselling, 2021 way of reselling, where you're trying to get everything for retail and hope to God you can sell it on StockX. That's not how you resell, bro. Like, for instance, the Black Cats that you talked about. After release day, I'm not talking about before release. After release day, I've been getting Black Cats for 178 bucks. So now, me getting this shoe at a cheaper price, not the 200, but below retail, I'm able to make profit margin there. So your way of reselling, bro, of you trying to get everything for retail and hope to God you can sell it on StockX, that way is dead. That it's not 2022 anymore, 2021. You got to get stuff at the right price to be able to resell. And there's a lot of different avenues that you can actually go with that. So your way of retail, man, I'm going to try to win on the Nike sneakers app. Oh my goodness. Let me try to win these Black Cats and resell them. Bro, that's not how you resell. You're not going to make any money that way. And that's how most people are accustomed to reselling. That doesn't work, bro. You got to understand what you're doing in reselling. It's all business metrics. That's how you make money with reselling. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, exactly. At 178, you could sell them for 220 retail and make, what is that? 40 bucks. You get what I'm saying? But you got to know what you're doing, bro. Like, here's the thing about COVID, man. And I loved COVID with reselling, but I hated COVID reselling with regarding reselling, because every person felt like they could be a big reseller during COVID. My son, that's 5 years old, could have made thousands of dollars during COVID. You didn't need any business acumen during COVID to know how to resell, bro. Anybody could make money during COVID reselling. Now it takes a little bit of more skill. Now you got to know a little bit more business, information. Now you got to know a little bit of metrics. Now you can't just go on the Nike sneakers app, put them on StockX and hope to make money. It's a different ball game, but it's not dead. The way you approach reselling is dead, like you did it in 2021, 2022. And that's the biggest thing regarding that. And that's why, again, you got to be at the live training, because, again, a lot of people just don't know how to resell sneakers, bro. Like, all you guys are trying to do is hit the Nike sneakers app and pray to God there's resale value after. That you can't resell like that. You're not going to make any money. So it's a different ball game. You got to understand more business metrics, business acumen, what you're buying for, what you're selling for, all those different things. So that is one of the biggest things regarding reselling. What is the longest time you would hold a shoe before? Guys, I don't hold sneakers. I don't hold sneakers, because you got to think about it this way, guys, regarding holding sneakers. So I can hold this Black Cat. So I've been buying Black Cats for 178 bucks. After release, again, I didn't get these early for 178. I got it for above retail 100. And guys, put this in perspective. This Black Cat 3, when I bought it a month before release day, I was selling the Black Cats for 350. Like, people were buying it against supply and demand. There's not a lot of Black Cats out there. People want it, sell for 350. After release day, the market has gone down because there's a lot of pairs. So now I'm able to get this shoe for 178 bucks below. So that's how you kind of approach reselling, is that it's more of the price point that you're getting a sneaker at, not necessarily the sneaker. Because The biggest mistake that a lot of people make with reselling is that they just try to get stuff that they're like, oh man, I love the Jordan 3 Black Cat. I go to my store, Foot Locker, I pay $220 for them. And now on StockX, they're going for $230 after fees, zero profit to make. So again, there's a different way of reselling. It's more of the price that you're getting a sneaker than the actual sneaker. So it's not about, oh man, this is a Jordan 11. No, what price are you getting the Jordan 11? That's one of the biggest keys, is what you're getting it for, not necessarily the sneaker that you have, which is one of the biggest things. I get it. It's just like selling drugs. Yes, the same thing. It's just like selling, again, don't sell drugs, guys. Do not sell drugs, but it's the exact same thing. T-Star is the exact same thing, brother, but it's not. Big. If you sold them for $350, why can't get back to that mark? So it's because it was an early. Great question, Sean. It's because they were early. Supply and demand. They were early. So with the Black Cats a month early, there wasn't many pairs out in circulation. So the supply was very low on the Black Cats, but the demand was very high. Therefore, the price went up. That's why they're going for like $350. But now the supply is high. You get what I'm saying? So the price went down. So that's why you can't sell them for $350 now. It's simple business, supply and demand. That's the reason why you can't sell it. Black Cat 3, some work shoes. It's like stocks. Buy low, sell high. Yes, it's just like reselling is the most simplest business. Guys, make sure you comment resell. Guys, if you want to know how you can get wholesalers, bulk suppliers, early plugs, make sure you're tapped into the live training, guys. If you want to learn how to do this, make sure you're tapped into the live training. Like, you see these big resellers out here making a ton of money. You're like, bro, how are they doing this? It's because they're using the method that I'm speaking about right now. They're not going to their Foot Locker, trying to loop around for retail and try to resell. Those are not what the big resellers are doing, guys. They're not using that approach. So, guys, if you want access and learning how to actually do this, I'm telling you right now, make sure you comment resell right there if you are on IG. If you are on, YouTube, make sure you hit the link above. You do not want to miss out. Yeah, Nike needs to have those Bravo 4s. Guys, let's do this. I'm going to give everybody a shout out. Again, on that live training, I am giving away these as well. The Jordan 5 Metallic Black. But guys, let me know who is tapped into the live training, who is locked in to the live training. I'm going to give you guys a quick shout out on the live, guys. If you're not locked in, comment resell. If you are on IG, hit the link above. I'm going to give everybody a shout out that's locked into the live training. Guys, this is just an appetizer of what I'm about to teach you guys on this live train. This is just an appetizer, bro. I got a lot of intel and info locked in. I see Jan Ciela is locked in. Snapper Guns locked in. Ain't it? Life Swallow, you are trying to keep with the BS. Yes, that's why you got to make money. Doug is locked in. Let's go. Tez is locked in. Let's go. I received my 3 pairs you sent me today. Marcio is locked in. Yeah. I'm glad that you got those pairs, brother. Yes, sir. Stipe and Ted. Sometimes I feel like I'm hearing you. Let's go. Why is the 87s dumb? It's dumb limited, Casper. It is dumb limited because there's only 26 pairs. Mikey Day is tapped in and is locked in. Let's go. Guys, let me know who is locked in for this live trade. If you're not locked in, I don't know what you are doing, because again, I'm going to give you guys some straight sauce, straight flaming hot sauce. I think Rematch Prize is going to be an easy cop that time. Yes, on release day, they won't be too hard to cop. Chief Kicks, what's good, bro? You're locked in, you're tapped in. I love it, brother, right there. Let's go, guys. But man, locked in right here. Shumanali Gaming is tapped in and locked in, guys. Again, I'm not giving away these Jordan 5 reimagines as well. So make sure you are locked in, and it's going to be a good one. But guys, man, again, the old way of reselling is dead. The new way is flourishing. Locked in right here. J Vision YT is locked in. Going to be crazy how they fit compared to OG highs. So I haven't wore a pair yet, RJ, so I don't know quite yet. Cuda, you're tapped in. You're locked in. I see, brother. I don't know, RJ, exactly, because I don't have a pair yet, but I'm guessing they're going to fit similar to the other 85s. So it's going to be close to true to size. regarding that right there. Locked in, OJ. Okay, I see you, bro. Tapped in, locked in. Gonna be yes, they're gonna be there. Do you play b-ball? Absolutely, man. I played Division I basketball, so it was a blessing right there, guys. But guys, let me know if you have any questions. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Make sure you're tapped in right here. Bam, I see you guys locked. Brent Blake is locked in. I love it. Brent Blake, how you doing? Moko Billy, make sure you're tapped in. Love, bro. I work at a I work at a Lifetime and see you sometimes. Our kids swim together and just wanted to show some love. Appreciate you, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's love. I appreciate you. BR is locked in. Let's go. Let's go. What else do you invest other than shoes? So, Eric, so I got, some money in the stock market. Again, that right there, when you're investing in the, because I have a financial planner, again, that's more long term. So somebody said, I bought, I'm gonna put this in perspective, guys. I bought, whatever, 115 pairs of Travis Scotts. So I would rather put my money in sneakers that I know that gonna hold their value and flip them than put that money inside the stock market. The reasoning why the stock market is long term, there's ups and downs. It's a better long term investment. That the SP 500, it's a long term investment. Whereas when you're flipping sneakers that hold value, you can flip and make more money faster. So once you have enough money, you can invest in that. Same thing with real estate. Again, real estate is great. Again, you can do flips. Great. It takes work to make those flips. You can do rentals. Again, that takes work, but again, I love sneakers because at the end of the day, you can flip your money extremely fast if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, then you can lose your money. That's with anything. So that's one of the biggest things. Say Major Gamble. Again, stocks, SP 500, I'm telling you, for long term, it's going to go up. Long term, not short term. It fluctuates, but long term, it always goes up. So which 26 stores are going to get the 85s? I'll send that. I'll put it in the store. He meant 26 stores. Yes. What's the worst part of the resale game? Lewis, the worst part of the resale game are scammers. That's the worst part. But I've been doing it so long that I understand and how people run and scam. That's the worst part of the resale game are scammers for sure. That is the worst part, guys. But guys, I'm going to be in for one more minute. Let me know you're locked into the live training, guys. I want to give all y'all a shout out that is locked in. Again, it's going to be phenomenal on Sunday. Again, we're going to put some major work there. But guys, I will talk to you soon, man. I will be on live later on tomorrow. Let's keep going. You already know, locked in. Let's get it. You already know Sniper Kicks is out. Peace. Bam. Bam. See you guys.